right. It is Meal Prep Monday. Seanna Thomas is here. She's going to share some of the ways that she is celebrating Banana Bread Day. And you've got some amazing recipes. I want to start off, though, because you do this quite often for your family. Who doesn't love banana bread? So we're going to share some photos of your family. Are they helping you, or are they just mowing down on your creations?
Well, so I make banana bread, or my kids make banana bread every week, and somehow there ends up being like a banana bread massacre. So I always have to make at least 2 loaves, because this is what happens to at least one of them. They cut the top off because they like, and then they'll cut out pieces that they want. It's just hilarious.
Fair, because it's kind of like when you're having the turkey, 2 different parts and different flavors. Some people like the what they call the bunt, or the at the end of it, the outside piece.
Oh, like the heel?
Yeah, the heel.
Yeah, I think they just like the top because it's so nice and crusty and crispy when it comes out of the oven.
Texture change
too. But they take the whole top off and then just massacre the rest of it.
We're going to see pictures of your children
My family?
actually face up close, chewing it down. Well, that's what I'm here for, because I will be sampling live on TV.
Yes.
Gaining pounds at every moment.
It's a great day.
It is a great day. Okay, so let's start things off with your chocolate chip banana bread, and you've got 3 variations here.
Yeah, so like I said, I make this every week. I don't have to look at a recipe. It is like on autopilot for me. But what I do is we buy these bags of bananas that you see at the grocery store. This is like $1, and because they're already starting to go. So if you don't buy bananas and they go bad, in your house, you can buy them and they're already kind of halfway there, which is going to save you some money.
You don't have to wait, and time.
Yeah, exactly. So what you can do, and this recipe is really forgiving. So this is the one that I make every week for my family. It's a whole wheat chocolate chip banana bread, really hearty, really delicious, and you can dive in if you want.
Okay.
And then the reason I say this recipe is really forgiving is because if you have white flour, whole wheat flour, buckwheat flour, whatever you want to use, just grab
You want to reach across and cut?
Yeah, grab a slice. Just grab a slice. You can use whatever. So for these ones, I used white flour. I used mini chocolate chips in this one. I used walnuts over here. But the main recipe uses 3 ripe bananas. And Nick did ask about the size of bananas. So this one, you don't want to use the mini ones. You want to use the regular size, and about 3 bananas. But honestly, if they're a little bit on the smaller side, you can use 4.
He just wants to get the recipe right.
He does want to get it's very important.
And you agree with the 350?
Yes. So 350 degrees, and it bakes only for about 40 to 45 minutes. And that way it stays really nice and moist. Sorry, Lisa. And it's like absolutely delicious and perfect every time.
Absolutely delicious and perfect.
There you go.
Okay. Now we're moving over to something potentially more healthy. Do we say that? No, okay.
Actually, yes. So we're starting here. So I'm going to get you to actually do this. We're caramelizing this banana. You don't need one of these fancy little guns to do it. You can do it in a frying pan, and you can see that. I'll have a video up on Instagram showing that. But basically what I do is I make steel cut oats. I always start with steel cut, and what I do is I boil up 1/3 of steel cut oats with a cup of water. I do this the night before because all you need to do is boil it for 2 minutes, put the lid on, leave it overnight, and you'll have perfectly cooked oats in the morning. Then what I like to do is mix up the oats with a little bit of water or milk, some cinnamon, some vanilla, getting all of those warm banana bread flavors in there. And then I make, obviously, Greek yogurt. You know I have to use Greek yogurt in my recipes. I make a maple cinnamon Greek yogurt. I top it with that, add these caramelized, beautiful maple bananas on top, and then I also have these delicious maple walnuts that I throw in the pan with the banana.
Healthy, delicious, and nutritious.
And nutritious.
Fantastic.
Here,
so quickly, where do we find your...
These recipes will all be on my Instagram and Facebook. Look how nice. Oh, you did great. Yes. That looks really good. All my Instagram and Facebook, Seanna Thomas Nutrition. And we did also not mention how economical this is. This whole thing, $2. One of these loaves, $2.50. So each slice is only 25 cents.
That's shocking.
I'll leave a quarter.
Because if you pay, okay.
You pay a lot.
I pay a lot. We pay a lot. Okay, we're going to wrap here. We'll have much more. Happy Banana Day, Banana Bread Day.
Yes.